kick in the teeth for them at the end, but tonight I think they'll probably be too strong for Paraguay.
This evening's referee is Gustavo Mendes, who comes from Uruguay. Divine inspiration needed perhaps for the Chileans. Some good football would be very welcome. This incidentally is a repeat of the 1979 final, which was played just down the road in Lima. Paraguay beat Chile that day to lift the Copa America, one of two victories that they've had in their history. For their part, Chile, they've never won a major tournament. Chile in blue then to get us off and underway here. The second round of matches reaching its conclusion in Group C. It's the captain, Olara, the central defender. Chile were semi-finalists in the last Copa America, losing to Mexico. Early ball in. That's a great early opportunity as well. It's Aurelio Torres who come forward down the left flank.
He just lost the flight of the ball there, Bill, as it came over the defender's head. Otherwise, I think he'd have got that on target, and that would have been a great start for Paraguay.
Through the youth scheme at Nacional, one of the bigger clubs in Paraguay, Aurelio Torres. Here come Chile. Both these teams actually doing relatively well in qualification for World Cup 2006 in Germany. As it stands, they're in the qualification positions. Chile in third, Paraguay in fourth, behind Brazil and Argentina. But as we were talking about before this one, very, very tight, just 3 points separating the top 6 sides in the South American group. Here comes Chile now. This is Clarence Acuna. Newcastle United fans will remember him. Captain Olara.
I think it's good what Paraguay have done, Bill, using this as a warm-up tournament for the Olympics, of all these young players, and leaving the under-23 manager, the Olympic manager, with the team as well. I think they get to know each other very well, get an understanding in their team, in their pattern of play, and hopefully do well at the Olympics.
It's an almost unrecognisable side from the one that has been fielded for Paraguay in their World Cup qualifiers. Haven't done too badly in that. Only lost once in their last 8 internationals, and that was at the altitude of La Paz to Bolivia. Paraguay on the attack now. Chile hunting packs in midfield.
Well, it's a good competitive game already, isn't it? Nobody holding back. If the tackle's there to be won, they go in and win it. And as you said, they're hunting in packs, trying to win the midfield battle early on.
Just a slip from Valenzuela. Delis Gonzalez, who you saw in your picture a moment ago, he's one of the 3 changes made by the Paraguayan under-23 coach. Free kick to Chile then. It's for the Valenzuela to take it.
That's a poor free kick, that, Bill. He's in a great position wide on the touchline to whip that ball in right-footed. You've got to miss the first defender. He didn't even get it off the floor.
Should know better. There are plenty of youngsters on show, mostly for Paraguay tonight, as we've been talking about. He's 28, the lad from the Chilean capital. This is the 49th meeting between these two sides, the 21st in the Copa America. Chile have won 7 in this competition, Paraguay winning 12, so they've got the edge. Interestingly, in selecting his squad for this tournament, the Paraguayan coach said he wasn't only looking to blood youngsters, but also players who could adapt to playing at altitude. This is the highest of the 7 venues in Peru for this Copa America. That's the man who missed the penalty, retaken in the opening game against Brazil, Sebastian Gonzalez. This is Clarence Acuna. It's a useful looking turn. In Chile fashion here.
It was a good turn, but the defender got too tight. That's why he was able to get turned there, Bill. So if you get too tight, the striker can feel you and use his backside to turn away from you.
Acuna in the thick of it there. It's his 60th cap for his country tonight. Never quite cut it in the Premiership, did he? His best season, if you look at it, was back in the 2001, but still even then he only made under 30 appearances for Newcastle, got 1 or 2 goals, I think.
He didn't really set St James's Park alight, did he? And, he's moved on, but hopefully for Newcastle they'll have a very good season this year.
This is Cristaldo. The side really able to settle at the moment. Ismael Fuentes, one of the changes for Chile, able to clear that one away. Now 2 Fuenteses in the Chilean defence, Luis and Ismael, not related though. This is Luis. And Rodrigo Perez, the 29 from Rancagua, plays his club football at Cobreloa. You can see from looking at the touchlines and from the puffs of perhaps even volcanic ash that we saw in the first game, it's far from a preferential playing surface here, not too easy.
It does look bumpy, doesn't it, Bill? But both sides trying to get the ball on the floor and playing nice, neat passing movements, but sometimes you might have to go a little bit more direct if the pitch is bumpy as it looks.
Paraguay get the benefit of that decision. Another look at it.
Yeah, he slid in, Bill, but took the player, not the ball, and the referee got that one right.
It's Patricio Gallas playing up front tonight for Chile. Another of the Cobreloa contingent in this Chilean lineup tonight.
Oh, that's great skill and technique. Took it on the chest, dummied to hit it, then did hit it and hit the defender. Great touch.
Freddy Barreiro is that man to control for Paraguay. The keeper is Villa. Change of both keepers, in fact, due to injury. Alex Varas was in goal for Chile in the first one. He's replaced by the more experienced Claudio Bravo. Diego Barroto, who was the regular in the Olympic side, the under-23 side for Paraguay, he has also been replaced in goal. No real chances on goal though in the opening 10 minutes.
Now, it hasn't really settled down. Nobody's really taken the game by the scruff of the neck yet, Bill. Sort of filling each other out. Plenty to play for. But as Bobby Gould was saying, you know, it's maybe the battle of the fittest in the last 30 minutes or so, playing at altitude. It really does take it out of you.
Paraguay's weight of numbers has paid off here. They have a chance to break. He was trying to catch out the man at the near post, Edgar Barreto.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a cross or a shot. I think he just scuffed it, more like a shot than a cross, but I think he meant to bend it in the other way for his striking partner to get in the box.
He'll celebrate his 20th birthday next week, Edgar Barreto, the day that Paraguay take on Brazil in the final round of group matches in this group. He's made a summer move to European football, the Dutch Premier Division, at Nijmegen.
Just shows you how far European football scouts travel these days, Bill. Watching in South America, all over the world, North America, Australia, because everybody's looking for that bit of talent.
The unpolished diamond. Not too much sparkling on show here yet, as Perez plays it back to Olara, his captain. This is Perez again. Maedo's done well here. The end product was a little disappointing. Ismael Fuentes now for Chile. It's a relatively strong squad from the pool of talent available to Chile. They selected for this Copa America. No Marcelo Salas, but then there rarely has been in recent years for them. He's had wretched luck with injuries. Pizarro is another one who's unavailable due to fitness problems. Two of their most creative and threatening players, in fact.
Yeah, and playing at this level, you need your skillful players, those who can open up defences for you, score goals. And obviously, Salas has, you know, over the years been a phenomenal goal scorer, and they will miss his likes.
It's been a fairly wretched time for Chilean football. Just once in the last 20 years have they qualified for the World Cup finals. That was in France '98 when the likes of Salas and Zamorano made their name on the stage in France, beaten eventually by Brazil. Last year, though, they finished last. The last World Cup, they finished last in qualifying for the tournament.
Well, it's gone a little bit scrappy, hasn't it? Someone needs to really get hold of the game in the middle of the park, get on the ball, and start trying to find a front man, get it into his feet and get up and support. So far, neither goalkeeper's been troubled.
Gallas plays in field. Valenzuela. This is good work from Chile.
It was good build-up play. It's just that final product, shot or a cross, just not getting there at the moment. But good interplay. Go to a shot. I think we're given the benefit of doubt and say there's a little bit of a bobble on that goal.
And he's seen plenty of the ball with Rodrigo Valenzuela. Haido for the run of Barrero. He felt we should have seen the first corner kick of the game there, Freddie Barrero. The men who matter disagree.
I thought they'd give the benefit of the doubt to the attacking team now. They didn't on that occasion, did they?
Hunting down. This is Melendez. Chance for Valenzuela to break now. See if he can produce a better cross this time. He set it up very nicely, but Paraguay can clear.
He's been the best player on the park so far, hasn't he? Venezuela. He's trying to get forward, supporting the front men, trying to get the ball into the box. He's looked the most lively. The most capable of breaking down this defence.
He plays his club football outside Paraguay in Mexico. He's had a spell in Paraguayan football after starting off at his hometown club in Chile.
When we watch football matches and we say we could do with a goal, I think we could do with a goal. It's only been 16 minutes, Bill. So far, we haven't looked like anybody capable on the park of scoring a goal.
We could do with a pass.
Well, that's very close if that was offside.
Haido charging down. Cristaldo in the field. Barreto turns it to the right hand side. Gonzalez. The referee's blown for a foul on the keeper.
Yeah, I thought that was a foul. I think the referee's got this right. Haido, as the cross comes in, he's looking at the ball. But the goalkeeper's off his line, trying to take the cross and backs into him. It's a definite free kick. And I don't think Bravo was too happy with the collision.
Still only 20, Nelson Haido. He's another one who's been picked out by the European scouts, plays his club football now at the German champions, Werder Bremen. Here come Chile. It's a strong challenge at the back by Pedro Benitez. No-nonsense stuff from the Paraguayan centre-half.
That was a great challenge. Slid in, took the ball.
Valenzuela keeps it in. Acuna. Figueiredo. Looking to bring Torres in down the left.
There's a lot of people getting caught in possession, Bill. You know, they get on the ball and they're looking for someone, and at the moment it's just so pedestrian. A lot of the players, nothing's coming off.
They have some numbers down the right-hand side now, and that's all they have.
But as you said, it was good build-up play down the right-hand side, but it's that final ball into the box which lets everybody down so far.
There's Derlis Gonzalez, the fullback, who was the man who was getting forward there. one of the veterans of this Paraguay side, Gonzalez, at the age of 26. Cristaldo. There's Camara, the most capped Paraguayan player of all time. It's a more cultured ball. For Paredes down the right. So suddenly looking better for Paraguay.
Yeah, again, it's just that final ball into the box, isn't it? The final pass, final shot. But on this occasion, the goalkeeper's well off his line, led the situation and tied it up for his defenders.
Acuna.
Well, that's the first meaningful shot we've had in this match so far. It's taken nearly 21 minutes. But not troubling the goalkeeper at all, swerving away on that right foot. No problem.
It was Milovan Mirosevic who hit that final ball. Maybe to inspire something else from his teammates. Here he is now. Clearly from Yugoslav stock. Let's hope that the goal quota for Arequipa tonight wasn't all used up in the first game. Valenzuela. Away by Camara.
Well, it's been a distinct lack of quality so far in this match. Things can only get better. He's looked really the main man, Venezuela, but even on this occasion his touch let him down.
Halfway through the first half. One shot off target so far. This could well be the first booking.
I think that's a dive, Bill, that. He's tried to sucker the defender in. I think he's dived over the top.
Not even a free kick. I think you're right.
Right in front of the assistant as well. The assistant kept his flag down, said to the referee he's dived, get up and get on with the game.
Instructions from the Paraguayan bench. Carlos Jara Saguia.
Don't think he's happy with his team at the moment, is he? Shouting out orders to them, try and liven up, I think. But that should be for both sides.
Cristaldo. Closed down by the busy Galaz. This is a good run from Galaz as well. Chile have it back. Acuna. There's the experience of Camara again, just tidying up.
Yeah, read the situation very well, didn't panic, came round, covered his other defender and dealt with the situation very well.
Plays his club football at Inter Milan, Carlos Alberto Camara. This is his 92nd cap he's winning tonight. And he's been there and done that. 2 World Cup finals. This is his 5th Copa America, his 16th appearance in this competition. Oh, and here's Barrero. Very nearly Route 1 stuck, that opened it up for Paraguay.
As you say, it's more Route 1, and I think on this bobbly pitch, maybe this is the way to go. Flicked on, Barrera gets the run on the defender, gets his shot in, but the covering defender gets his foot in the way and it goes out for a corner. But that's better stuff.
Seeking the second goal for his country, Freddie Barrero. Here's the first corner. Nearly got on the end of that one as well. Saw it just fly over his head. And the keeper was able to make a save, Claudio Bravo.
Yeah, he's unfortunate there, Bill. It's hit the defender. He's made good contact on it, got a good power on it, heading it down as you should, and it hit the defender on the back and actually took all the pace out of it, and it just dropped into the goalkeeper's arms. But hopefully we can see more of that.
Carlos Paredes is the man down, although he's outside the age quota for the Olympics. He's one of their wild cards, if you like. You're allowed to select 2 players from outside the age group to take with you in your squad. He's one of them. Celebrates his 28th birthday next week. Signs that Paraguay are starting to play a little. Barrera.
They were in a good situation there, Bill. They had plenty of people forward, and it's just one ball comes into the feet, and there's a sloppy layoff. It puts you back chasing the game once again. It's happening to everybody, isn't it?
Very, very basic mistakes. Figueroa. There's a namesake in the Argentinian side, a striker, Luis Figueroa. Acuña's clearance. And that's routine. Tortilla. Barrera has Haid on one side, also has support on the other as well.
Again, that's a good situation, but his first touch lets him down. He gets his first touch right, he's got another touch and he can get his shot off.
Well, we saw in the opening game when Chile took on Brazil, stubborn like a lot of the sides we've seen in this competition, hard to break down as well, and their problem is scoring goals up front. Paraguay need to try and open them up.
Again, Bill, they're in a great situation down that left-hand side there. Plenty of time to look up, pick someone out, and just hits the first defender.
Taken short. This is Cristaldo. Away by Acuña. The leap was from Barreto. Valenzuela with another chance to carry forward for Chile. Perez on the overlap. No foul.
I think the referee's right again there. He's having the best game of the night, the referee, isn't he? I think that's a dive. Wave play on. And we've had another shot at goal. Nearly hit the corner flag, but at least we've had another shot.
Aureliano Torres who hit that effort. Nearly half an hour played, we still await our first effort on target. There is more football to come, of course. The Copa America continues tomorrow night as Group A reaches its climax. Venezuela against Bolivia. And Colombia already through against the hosts Peru. A reminder that this is a game that Chile really can't afford to lose. They have aspirations to continue into the latter stages of this competition. They're playing rather like they're trying not to lose it.
Well, so far Paraguay have looked the more likely to break the deadlock in the last 5 minutes or so, Bill, but still we need to see more quality from both sets of players. I'm sure they're better than this. I mean, I know the pitch doesn't help, it's a bit bobbly, but as the game progresses, hopefully we'll get more chances and a bit more quality in the play.
Cunha's header, well dealt with by Gamara. Gonzalez is offside though. Every time that the game threatens to give us a little bit of excitement, spoilt by an offside decision, a foul, a little bit of lax play, just hasn't got going at all yet.
But that's a fine line, that, isn't it? Playing the offside, holding your line like that. On one occasion they time it right, it could be in on goal. So it's a bit of a dangerous ploy that Paraguay are playing at the moment.
He was in Paraguay's squad for the last World Cup. The goalkeeper, third choice keeper though. They've been to the last two World Cup tournaments, of course. Paraguay, 98, went out to that Laurent Blanc golden goal. It was a late goal from Oliver Neuville, I think, out in South Korea and Japan. Locked them out as Germany went on to the final. The last 16 stage both times.
Yeah, they've done very well in recent years, haven't they, getting into World Cup finals. And they look the team more likely at the moment to break the deadlock.
Good cross from Cristaldo.
That's nearly an own goal, that, Bill.
Came off Perez, didn't it?
Lovely ball from Cristaldo. Goalkeeper can't come for that. The defender does well in the end to head that over his own crossbar.
Paraguay's third. Was well attacked. Herrera was one of the ones putting his body on the line there. But well away by Chile. Melendez gives it away cheaply. Torres make him pay. It's Ismael Fuentes. From the blue flow of Paraguay there.
Well, it's definitely Paraguay on top at the moment, isn't it? They're winning on points, but not on goals at the moment.
Luis Gonzalez. Over the head of Torres. There's Cristaldo though. And your blue shirts in the box. If only that cross had the quality of the one he hit just before.
Yeah, as you say, Bill, he's in a fantastic situation there. No pressure on him at all. Nobody's come out to close him down. He can pick someone out and he scuffs it at the defender. Gives possession away in a fantastic position for Paraguay.
That's Acuna. This is Mirosevic. Perez. It's not a bad effort. Went wide from Mirosevic, who started off the move and looked to finish it.
Yeah, it's good to see a midfield player getting into the box. Mirosevic. It's not a great cross and it's not a great header either. Doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. It's come behind him. He can't keep it down. But at least we're having a few efforts at goal both ends now.
And Mirosevic is actually the only man who's mustered an effort on target yet for Chile. A shot wide and that header wide. He plays his club football in Argentina. The state of Paraguayan club football is not the best. There are only really two clubs who ever get their crowds into four figures.
Well, I'm sure being a small country like Paraguay is, Bill, I suppose, if you've got any talent, you head for the likes of Brazil and Argentina to play your club football there and get the experience which you wouldn't get at home.
Well, they're the 9th largest country in South America, but one of the poorest, Paraguay. And the first 36 minutes of this one has been one of the poorest of the Copa America we've seen so far.
Again, in a good situation, good play. And again, it's that final ball into the box. Guerrero this time. And we should be whipping that in round the defender for the strike partner getting into the box there. And he goes for a shot. And he doesn't even hit the target. What a waste.
Gonzalez's header goes straight through to Villa. Guido. This is better. Cristaldo.
Well, that's a better ball, but again, he overhit it there. Getting probably third time lucky, Bill. He might pick someone out. But again, Paraguay looking the more likely side, and they've got a corner.
Corner kick number 4. Eludes everyone, comes through to Torres. Gonzalez was the only man that Chile had left up the field, and he did his job. This is Valenzuela now. Luis Fuentes. That was read by Derlis Gonzalez. Perez. Oh, here's Gonzalez. Melendez. Acuna a little bit flat-footed.
Well, it's a poor pass, isn't it? Knocked it behind him with too much pace on it. He's got no chance of getting that. In the first place, Gonzalez had a fantastic first touch there, Bill, setting things up, looking lively, and then they just give the ball away again.
Not often we've seen Ismael Fuentes getting forward for Chile. The right fullback. It's neatly done. That's fired wide by Galaz.
Yeah, good play from Galaz, but again doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. He pulls it back from his left foot onto his right foot, hits his shot, but scuffs it wide. And that just really sums up the first half from Chile's performance. Really, it's not been very hot at all.
Light draws on in the Andean city of Arequipa. Gonzalez. Still Chile have it. This is Gallas. There's a man down on the far side, which is why the referee's blown his whistle. Looks like Melendez.
I didn't see what happened there, Bill. He's just laying down there as the play went on. He's overstretched or got a bang on the back of the head. Oh, there we see it. Bang on the back of the head. A bit of a clash.
Well, it's Valenzuela who got the bang to the back of the head at that aerial challenge with Derlis Gonzalez. They won't want to lose him. There hasn't been much that's been good about Chile's play in the first half, and most of what has been provided by him.
Yeah, he's looked the best player for Chile in that midfield role, trying to get into the box, attacking things. But when Chile have put some passes together and looked half dangerous, Benitez and Cristaldo at the back for Paraguay have looked very good.
Plenty to note down for half-time for both coaches. Juvenal Olmos for Chile. Carlos Saguia is the coach of Paraguay.
Well, from a coach's perspective, you just want to get in at 0-0 now into half-time and try and lift your players, try and change a few things, maybe get a goal, Phil.
For a moment there I thought we might have some good play from Paraguay, but in vain.
Yeah, I think it's just been one of those halves, hasn't it? But Paraguay have definitely been the better team in this first half, but they still haven't been able to break the deadlock.
Well, Paraguay will want to sort out their qualification to the last 8 tonight. They take on Brazil, who are already through themselves after their resounding win earlier on this evening. Resounding in scoreline, but perhaps not quite so much in performance.
Again, you get a little bit of good play, and it's just that final ball. It's very sloppy.
Diaz clearance. Cristaldo and Acuna contesting. Rueda tidies up. Here comes Derlis Gonzalez. That's Valenzuela. More pace to this attack. Cristaldo. Torres. Back to Cristaldo. Rueda.
Well, that's the best bit of controlled possession that we've had in this first half. Lovely play between Torres, Cristaldo and Barrero, but again it breaks down in that 18-yard box.
Still Paraguay can attack. A header from Hedo.
Yeah, it's a good ball in this time. Cristaldo on his right foot. Gets up well, but just can't keep it down.
Perhaps rivals the effort from the Chilean defender Perez as going closest to a goal in the opening 45 minutes. Here comes Melendez for Chile. Alas.
Good play from Gallas to start with, and then that's that final cross. Picks out no one.
Cristaldo, knocked off by Mirosevic. Just the 1 minute added on at the end of this half then.
Well, things can only improve in the second half, Bill. Both managers, both coaches will want to get in there at half-time, sort some things out, and hopefully they come out more positive in the second half.
Perez's clearance, up and under. The referee brings the first half to the end though. No goals, very few chances, and what has been disappointing fare between Paraguay, who seek a place alongside Brazil in the last 8, and Chile, who need to avoid defeat in order to stay in this competition. Things can only get a like-for-like swap with the defender Perez, and their confirmation of the other substitute as Paraguay in blue take on Chile in red and dark blue. This is Melendez. Not too many hints as to a change of formation just yet. I wonder if we are going to see a more offensive performance from Chile in this second half, asking a few more questions because as yet they're yet to get any effort on target.
Well, you'd like to think they'd be a bit more positive in the second half. You know, they were poor in the first half, didn't really create anything, no shots on target, and they can only get better. But I think the coach has seen enough, made a couple of changes, and hopefully that'll make the whole team more positive at the beginning of the second half.
A free kick for a foul on Clarence Acuna.
Yeah, making the most of it, but did get a knock in the face.
It's Figueroa is just going into him, leading with the arm.
I think Figueroa tried to go for the ball. He had his eyes on the ball, but as he jumped, his arm definitely caught Acuna in the face, but he should be okay.
Just saw in your picture there Mauricio Aros from Punta Arenas in Chile, one of the southernmost cities on the planet. This is his third Copa America, so another experienced head on for Chile, who prepare to take this free kick. Oh, he took a glance, I think, off a Paraguayan head on the way through.
Yeah, I think it came off Benitez's head there. And the goalkeeper had to get down to his right-hand post and pick that one off the floor before it was in the back of the net and would have been an own goal.
Cristaldo. Well, should it stay like this, heaven forbid, a draw not the worst result for both sides. Take Paraguay onto 4 points and Chile would be still very much in it. Remember, the two best third place sides from the three groups still go through to the last 8.
Well, you'd have to say for Chile, you'd expect them to beat Costa Rica in the final game, wouldn't you? Because Costa Rica seem to be the whipping boys. So Paraguay, having already beaten Costa Rica, then would end up playing Brazil.
Paraguay have won the last 2 Copa America meetings against Chile. Back in 1997 in Bolivia and the 93 competition in Ecuador. This is Torres. Again, disappointing final product.
Yeah, but at least he got forward down that left-hand side, found a lot of space. But the quality of the cross was again poor, as it has been all evening.
It's the first time we've really seen the other change made by the Chilean coach Juvenal Olmos at half-time. Hector Mancia came on as a substitute in the opening game against Brazil. Another out-and-out striker. When you look at the makeup of the Chilean squad, they are predominantly made up of defenders and midfielders. Only about 3 recognised strikers in there. We see Valenzuela has indeed swapped over to the right-hand side, as the boys were talking about at half-time. Melendez. This is Mirosevic. Good effort, good save.
That's better, isn't it? Much more positive. Mirosevic. Good play. Gets it onto his favoured right foot. Dipping shot. And Barreto pushes it wide.
The first save that the Paraguayan keeper has had to make. It's taken 50 minutes. And it's the first corner kick for Chile.
There must be somebody coming in round the back post there from the corner. Someone's got to get round there. It's a good ball in, it's overhit, but someone should be trying to get right round the back and get something on it.
Juvenal Olmos, the Chilean coach, the younger managers in South American football at just 41. Did have a spell in Belgian football, but other than that, Santiago born man has been mostly in his home country. He seems to have lifted his side at half-time. That's the substitute Mancia.
Yeah, good play from Mancia, very positive, getting onto his right foot. Shot on target, but not enough power. Maybe not enough conviction.
Well, they've equalled their attempts on goal in the first half in the first 6 minutes of the second. Here they come again. Mirosevic. Free kick Chile. Don't think Barreto can have too many complaints about that.
This is a good situation, this, for Chile now. They've started the second half very well. It could be Venezuela who takes this.
Just nudges it to the right. Comes back to Mirosevic. Melendez is forward as well. Catching practice for the keeper.
Yeah, disappointing in the end from a good situation, that free kick. Not that far out, central with the goals. It wasn't the best taken free kick.
Rafael Alara had gone forward for the corner kick. He's back now, the 27-year-old from Santiago, to start things off for Chile from their own penalty area. Melendez, Mirosevic, and ball from Alara. No flag. Oh, late flag.
Yeah, good build-up play. Just offside, you can see, just offside there. Playing on the shoulder, but about half a yard offside.
You talked in the first half, Nigel, about the risky game that Paraguay were playing with their offside trap. That's another illustration of that.
Yeah, it only takes, one player to step back a yard when they're getting a little bit tired as the game progresses. Plays the striker on side. Very risky game.
Cristaldo. Altitude must be getting to him. Here come Chile. Acrobatically brought down by Gamara.
He needed to as well, didn't he? Otherwise the striker would have been clear on goal.
This is Delis Gonzalez. Barreiro. Acuna. Cristaldo. It's better already this second half. There's Barreto.
Well, it's good build-up play, isn't it, from Paraguay? Positive. Game's certainly improving in this second half.
Almost becoming end-to-end stuff.
This is the chance for Paraguay. Barreto's shot. Bravo, the goalkeeper, pushes it out, but nobody following in.
It's only his second cap, Barreto, his first coming against Costa Rica in the opening game of this Copa America. It's finally brought the crowd to life as well. Just over half full Yunsa Stadium here in Arequipa. Southernmost of the 7 venues for this tournament. I don't think he realised what a good opportunity it was, Mirosevic.
Yeah, but he's getting into the box on every opportunity. When it gets wide, he says, I'm going to get in that box and try and score a goal. So he's, at least Mirosevic is being positive. But every chance that's come to him so far has been a header.
That's 4 relatively good chances he's had. He had a header from that similar sort of distance in the first half. Shot wide as well. Good shot in this second half. And that effort you just seen there. This is Melendez to Alara. Chilean captain. Mirosevic. Cristaldo now with a chance to carry forward into opposition territory, and a collision off the ball. The referee takes a look at it. What's he going to do here? There's fury on the Paraguayan bench.
I think he's just blocked him off as he's making the run. The referee's having none of it. He's put his arm out to stop him. He's running there, caught him in the Adam's apple by the looks of it.
Well, he showed in the first half, the Argentinian referee, that he's not easily convinced by theatrics, and he clearly felt that Nelson Haida was making a meal of that one. Here comes Chile again. Clarence Acuna. Mirosevic. Good supporting run on the right-hand side.
There's good build-up play again, wasn't it, from Chile? Good passing movement, getting that ball into the wide area. But again, the cross hits the first defender and breaks down.
Just a nudge from Ismael Fuentes, perhaps.
Yeah, he doesn't take any prisoners, does he, Fuentes? I think he should have got a yellow card for that one, I thought.
As if by magic. It's the first booking of the evening for Ismael Fuentes. Torres. Rueda. Looking for Guerrero. Rueda. Acuna tracking back there. Substitute Aros. 26th cap for his country tonight. Valenzuela. Well past Cristaldo. Needs a good touch. Put himself into the box. Let's see ya.
Yeah, but good play down that right-hand side from Venezuela. Good ball in. This is better cross. Amancio, the sub, is blocked by the defender. Good defending.
Well, if Paraguay edged the first 45 minutes, Chile looked more threatening in this first quarter of an hour of the second half.
Yeah, you're right there, Bill. Chile have looked more likely in this second half. The coach has got it right. 2 substitutions, livened everybody up. He's got to be careful there, Fuentes. He's already been booked. Going to ground there. Late with the challenge. He's giving a free kick away in a dangerous spot.
Chance perhaps for Paraguay then. Torres. Keystone Cup stuff.
Well, it's a disappointing free kick again, isn't it? Torres, really it's a back pass, and the goalkeeper was more troubled by his defender running into him than anything else. The referee's given handball there, I think, Bill. So this could be a dangerous free kick in a wide position.
Looked to be against Melendez. And your blue shirts in the box. Can Barreto pick one out? Back in by Cristaldo. Pushed out well, and the offside flag had gone up.
But again, a disappointing free kick. It's in a good area. He whips the ball in, doesn't find any of his teammates, and the goalkeeper's able to punch it away.
Aros. Mancia. Defended by Gamara. But Chile have it back. Well, he looks so composed on the ball, doesn't he? Gamara makes all the right decisions, but he nearly got himself into trouble there at the back. And there's a booking for Huero.
Tejido a bit late going in on Fuentes there. Well, I think the defender made the most of it.
That's one each in terms of bookings. Clarence Acuna has come off now for Chile. And Rodrigo Milla comes on for his 4th cap. More of a goal-scoring midfielder, so I think we can probably take that as a positive move from the Chilean coach.
Well, his first 2 substitutions were positive. They've lifted the team. Acuna hasn't really done anything, so Miller comes on. Hopefully we'll break it forward and get into the box and maybe get a goal that this game desperately needs.
Torres, Guerrero's flick. Guedo is onto it. Still a lot of work to do for Paraguay. Torres just keep it in. Well, might come to Guerrero.
Well, Torres did well in the corner there, Bill. Got the cross in, but first touch from Guerrero let him down.
Mirosevic. There's Gamara again. Looks like we're going to have the first change for Paraguay. The last thing that Nelson Haedo has done is to go into the book. And on to replace him comes the goal scorer for Paraguay in their opening game against Costa Rica, Julio dos Santos.
Well, the game's definitely been better in this second half, Bill. We had more goal scoring opportunities, but most of them coming from Chile. But with Dos Santos coming on, who we know can score goals, hopefully that would be even more of a threat from Paraguay.
Torres has missed it. Luis Gonzalez. Lara, the Chilean captain. Haven't seen too much from him, Sebastian Gonzalez, to find an effort on or off target. Back to the 6 or 7 efforts that Chile have had, most of them have come from Mirosevic, the midfielder pushing beyond his front man. This is Guerrero. Dos Santos. Melendez's block. Second change that Carlos Saguia is going to make. It's Dante Lopez, who plays his club football at Cordoba in Spain, who's going to come on. So, striker for midfielder. Matching really what his opposite number had done a few moments ago. Here's Melendez.
It wasn't much of a challenge, was it? The referee decided to give the free kick. But having promised us a goal, we haven't got one yet.
Just at the three-quarter point of this match now. Aros. This is Alara. Spreading play to bring in Valenzuela. Gonzalez. Valenzuela to Melendez. Melendez by the look of things.
Well, he's got cramp at this stage. He's still got 20 odd minutes to go. And they've made all their substitutions. I don't think the manager will be too happy. But he might have just overstretched for that, Bill. Just got a knock in the back of the knee.
Plays his club football at Quilmes in Argentina. His first major tournament, Rodrigo Melendez, the 26-year-old from Santiago. Should be okay to continue. They've spent their money, they've got the hats, but they haven't got the goals to celebrate yet. Cristaldo. Torres again. Looking for Barrero. It's away by Alara. Melendez has come back on. Lost his clearance. This is Mila. Garcia can't hold.
Sácalo un poquito más, Rafa.
Gonzalez. It's a good cross, and it's a Chilean goal. Gonzalez touches it in at the far post. And Chile are alive in the Copa America.
What a turnaround in the second half. It's the first decent cross really we've had in all night. Wonderful cross, bent it across the 6-yard box. The goalkeeper goes for it, misses it, and Gonzalez just stretches for it and knocks it in. But it's good build-up play. Lovely ball out to the left. Crossed in, and that's what all good strikers do. Get in at the back post. It puts Chile 1-0 up, and they deserve that for this second half performance.
It's Chile's first goal of the tournament. Aros's cross, and Gonzalez, who missed the penalty in the first game, finally gets his name on the score sheet. It's 71 minutes of this one played. Now, how will the kids of Paraguay respond to this setback? They find themselves behind for the first time this tournament.
Yeah, it's a new test for them, isn't it? You know, they played so well in that first half, looked they're more likely to win this game, and then Chile have made a couple of substitutions at half-time. They've really livened themselves up, and now it's a new experience for Paraguay and these youngsters, as you say. They've got to come from a goal down, but no need to panic. Still 18 minutes or so to go, and if they get an equaliser and end up with a point, I think they'll be happy with that.
Torres just scything down his man. Mila picks himself up. There'll be a free kick to Chile. We were saying a few moments ago how Gonzalez hadn't really had anything to do in this game, and when it mattered, up he popped for the second goal for his country, and only his 8th cap.
Yeah, but as Ray Houghton was saying at half-time, sometimes when you play up front on your own, you don't get much support, you don't get much of the ball, It's a lonely place to play, and it's hard work. You run around without getting the touch of the ball, but he's not given up on it. And Chile have been more positive in the second half, and he's got his rewards for getting on the end of the first decent cross of the night.
Luis Gonzalez. It's a robust challenge from Aros. Too much so. Paraguay's free kick. Freddy Barrero getting in a scrape in the box. Away by Alara.
There's a good header clear from Alara. Put it out of touch. Reorganise. Then defend the throw.
Here's Barrera. Back in. A little bit of space. Paredes. Very important block for Chile there. Valenzuela.
They really have got the bit between the teeth now, Chile, haven't they? They look a yard sharper, gaining in confidence and playing some good football. This is the goal. Lovely ball into the back stick. Gonzalez does so well to get that on target. He's stretching for it, going away from the goal, but got it on target and got his reward.
Only Chile's second corner. Misjudged by the keeper. Diaz got away with it.
He did get away with it, the goalkeeper, didn't he? Came for it, spilt it, but reacted well, knocked it away. And still only 1-0 down.
Mila, the Chilean midfielder, was just getting ready for an early Christmas present there. Couldn't believe his luck. Scooped away by the keeper. From Chile again though. Mancia. Melendez. This might come down to Mila.
Yeah, it's not a bad effort, that. Worth having a pop-it goal. It's sat up very well for him. Good control in the first place. Set it up for himself. This is the goal again. Gonzalez got in from that tight angle.
The flares are erupting under the shadow of the giant Mista volcano. That was an opportunity. Barreto can't believe it.
Well, he lashed at it in the end. It set up lovely for him off the defender. Sits up lovely there. He's going backwards, tries to set himself, but he lashes at it, doesn't let it come down. He's leaning back on it and lashes it wide.
Signs though with Paraguay are able to throw a little bit more at the Chilean defence. There are mistakes that can be exploited. Fuentes. A strong challenge from Paraguay again though. Torres. Away by Alara. Cristaldo's done well. Sizes up the shot. Oh, what a fabulous goal! Cristaldo with an equaliser for Paraguay that will probably not be bettered in this tournament. That is top class.
But he wins this ball here, wins the tackle. Looks up, it all opens up for him. And from about 25 yards, he just lets fly. And I think the goalkeeper, Claudio Bravo, was deceived by the dip on this and the power on it. What a fantastic strike, but he deserves that. He's played really well in the first half. Won that ball in the middle of the park there. He had one thing on his mind, have a shot at goal.
He's a fullback, 2 caps, 1 goal for his country. He's on his way to Athens as well, as are this Paraguay side, who've shown that underneath the youthful talent, they have backbone as well. What a good last 15 minutes of this game it's turned out to be since Chile went ahead.
Yeah, it's end-to-end stuff now. Both teams wanting to win the 3 points. Chile have been the better team in the second half, but I don't think Paraguay on the first half performance really deserved to be behind. And what a wonderful goal to equalise.
Punched away by Villa. They all fancy having a crack now. It's corner kick number 4 for Chile.
Yeah, the goalkeeper did well there to punch that away, got plenty of distance on it. Took the danger out of the situation.
Final substitution here for Paraguay. Freddy Barrero is going to come off. Interesting to see whether it's going to be another striker who comes on, or whether the coach is going to be a little bit more defensive and look to sit on this to get a point. Here he is, Emilio Martinez. Defender comes on for the striker. 6 Chilean shirts in the box. Paredes away, only half though. Good take from the keeper. And he buffeted him for his troubles.
Yeah, he's really positive here, the goalkeeper, as it goes up in the air in his own 18-yard box. If that's my ball, I'm going to make it. Got fouled, but still held onto the ball. Good positive goalkeeping. It's knocked back in, sliced off the defender. He's going for it, even though he's got to go up there with Miller and gets injured.
Eight and a half to go, 1-1. This could go either way now. Nine minutes or so of action left tonight. Tomorrow it continues. Group A reaches a climax. Venezuela against Bolivia is first up, and then the hosts against Colombia. Here come Paraguay.
Well, it's certainly been a better second half than it was first half, hasn't it? We've got the goals, one for each side. Can anybody go on and score another goal like this? What a cracking goal that was. Cristaldo, he won the tackle in the first place, let fly, plenty of dip and swerve on that, cuts right across the ball, so it gets the whip on it, and the goalkeeper, no chance.
Torres. Cristaldo. Dante Lopez, one of the 3 Paraguayan substitutes, keeping the ball well. Of course, as soon as I say that, they give it away.
They seem to have weathered that storm, Paraguay, got the goal back to equalise, and now, as you said, this could go either way.
Mirosevic. Cristaldo can do no wrong just at the moment. Barreto.
I have to say that the referee's who's in charge of this game has been very good. He's not taken any messing. People have dived, he just tells them to get up and get on with it, and that's good to see from the referee, because it's so difficult nowadays to tell if people are diving or they have actually been fouled, but he's refereed it extremely well.
Gustavo Mendes is his name, from Uruguay. Melendez. Resembles from a distance a little bit Edgar Davids with the way he scurries around in front of that back four.
Yeah, he's gone to Inter Milan today, I think. Edgar Davids from Juventus.
Aros. Still 5 minutes or so to go, but Paraguayans, since the goal, and indeed even in the build-up to it, just have that little bit more composure, taking a bit more time on the ball, and just seeming to grow into the occasion a bit more when you compare it to their first half performance.
Well, I think Paraguay are a young side, aren't they? Still learning about the game, building up for the Olympics, as we said at the start. And you know, they've played well in patches. They've played well in the first half, and since they got the goal back to get on level terms, they've looked good as well. They've kept the ball well, their passing and movement has been good. But can they go on and win all 3 points? Because after this, it's Brazil.
There's another shot from range. I think that was Barreto. Torres, in fact, who hits it with his left peg.
Yes, another good strike which worried the goalkeeper. Torres is down for a rest now. Lovely strike, bending away from the goalkeeper, but he gets his body in the way, gets his chest behind the ball, and holds on to it at the second attempt.
And he's only making his second appearance for his country as well, Torres. He's okay. Look through it though. Cristaldo, his second cap. Barreto, his second cap. Figueiredo, when he was on, only his second cap. Torres, his second cap as well. Aido, the striker, he'd only made one appearance for his country in this tournament as well. However far they go in this tournament, Paraguay, it's a wonderful experience for them. And these are all players who can join the older heads when it comes back to World Cup qualification later on in the year.
I think it's one of the big bonuses of this competition, playing the Olympic team in the Copa America. Some of the older players will get a rest, and also it gives the manager more youth that he can bring into the squad for the World Cup qualifiers on the back of this and the Olympics in Athens, because they will have gained more international experience.
Miller for Chile. 90 seconds of normal time left. Oloro, the captain. Superman impression from the goalkeeper. It's effective enough, and Torres can thunder it clear.
But that's what annoys you about some of the foreign goalkeepers sometimes, isn't it? He comes for this one, really should just come. There's nobody near him, just come and catch it. As you said, did his Superman impression, but got away with it.
By the Paraguayan goal scorer Cristaldo. What a goal it was. Loreto.
It was a wonderful goal, as you said, Cristaldo, and now these players, if they hold on here for a draw, Paraguay, these young players who are going off to Athens and the Olympics, what an experience that'll be. But they also know that the next game will be against the mighty Brazil. And although Brazil don't have their first team here, it's still a great experience for anyone playing against a Brazilian side.
He won't forget this day in a hurry, Cristaldo.
I'm sure there's a lot of club managers who are taking notice of him as well. Some of these young players playing for Paraguay, but Cristaldo with that wonderful goal, he's defended well all night, lovely left foot.
Zaros. Lara. Gonzalez, scorer of the Chilean goal. Well, overall, 1-1, probably a fair scoreline, Nigel.
Just about, I feel. Paraguay, with their first half performance, did with a better team. Chile came out in the second half, having made the two substitutions, and it really livened up for them. They got the goal in front and looked to be in control, but then that wonderful goal from Cristaldo. It looks like to have got the draw for Paraguay, and I think they deserved the draw.
Well, it won't mathematically take Paraguay through to the next phase, but 4 points should be enough to be one of the better losers. And the referee from Uruguay brings proceedings to an end. A game that for so long disappointed finished with a real flourish. 20 minutes from time, Gonzalez looked to have given Chile the spoils, but a wonder goal from Cristaldo, the first for his country, made sure that it was the honours even. 1-1.
Which means that Group C looks like this. Everyone's played 2 matches. Brazil maximum points, they're through. Paraguay almost through. Chile still a very outside chance of going through to Costa Rica. Well, none really. Tonight's results then: Brazil 4, Costa Rica 1, if you were with us earlier.